Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Emily and this is Ready Steady Sew. So today's video is going to be a look at my fabric stash. I wasn't sure what to do for this week's video, so I put a vote on my community tab on YouTube, and this was the most popular option. So what I'm going to do, because I've got quite a large fabric stash, I've got about 60-ish, 70-ish pieces of fabric. I'll probably split it into 2, maybe even 3 parts. We'll see how long it takes me. But I'm going to pull out each piece, talk about it, tell you how much I've got, any plans I've got for them. Some pieces I've got no plans at all for, so if you've got any ideas, please let me know below. But yeah, I'm just going to pull each piece out and quickly tell you about it, what it is, where it's from, etc. Before I begin, let me tell you what I'm wearing. This is a Billy jumper from Tilling the Buttons. I will pop in a picture here of me wearing it. As I say, it looks better than me standing up, but I really like this pattern. It's I made it in a lilac French terry. I love the big puffy sleeves. I could do with lengthening the arm. They're a bit short on me, as you can see, so next time I make it I'm going to lengthen the sleeve. But other than that, it's a really nice jumper pattern, really easy to make, and I like the big puff sleeve that gives it something a little bit extra. So we'll begin. These fabrics are in no particular order. They're not grouped by fabric type or anything. Literally just pull them out my stash as I go and I'll be telling you a bit about them. Okay, so in no particular order, the first fabric I have got is this absolutely beautiful bright blue floral crepe, I believe it is, fabric. This I bought from the Stitch Festival, again just before the pandemic, from Sew Me Sunshine. I absolutely fell in love with the colour. I love the bright blue and I love like the bright tropical flower print on it. I think I bought 2 meters, and I think at the time I was going to make the Sophia play suit. I'll pop a picture in here if I can find one. The Sophia play suit from Tilling the Buttons book Make It Simple. Obviously I've not made that yet, but it's still a potential pattern, but I'm not 100% sure anymore that I want to make that. But I do love this fabric and I do want to make something special with it. So if you've got any ideas, please let me know down below. So that's my first fabric to tell you about. The next fabric is the one that we got in this month's Sew Hayley Jane box, and it is this absolutely gorgeous viscose fabric. I got the red corally colourway and I really like it. There was a lilac colour and a red colour, and I like both of them equally. I wasn't particularly bothered which one I got. There's 2.5 meters here. I'm planning on potentially making a skirt with it. You'll see I've got a Sew Frugal video coming out on Tuesday, I believe it is, the 1st of March, and I talk about a potential pattern I might make for that challenge with this. So yeah, it's a skirt. That's a sneak peek preview, but I really like this fabric and I'm hoping to sew that up pretty soon. The next fabric is a bit of a mess. Again, I think it's a crepe, but it's got like a diamondy square. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's got a diamondy texture to it. I love the background colour. Absolutely fell in love with it. That's what sold this fabric to me. It's like a purpley blue background with this lovely like watercolour floral print on it. I got this from, I believe, Sew Essential. Again, 2 or 3 years ago. I've had this a while now, and I think my plan was to make a Tilling the Buttons Sarah dress with it. Never made that dress yet. I've got the pattern, not made it. It's one I could add to my list for this year. I really like the fabric, think it's absolutely beautiful, and again I want to make something nice with it that I will wear. So yeah, I've got 2 meters, potentially going to make a Seren dress, but I don't know anymore. May change my mind. So again, any ideas, let me know for that fabric. The next fabric I've got is this brush cotton, and again this was from a Sew Hayley Jane box. I did have some of this fabric years and years ago. I made some pyjama bottoms from it, and again that's probably what I'm going to make from this one. I've got 2.5 meters, as it's from a Sew Hayley Jane box, and it is a lovely brush cotton with this classic red tartan design. Again, if you watch my Sew Frugal video coming out on Tuesday, I mentioned this fabric and I do talk about a potential plan for it, but it will probably become pyjamas of some sort. Whether it's just bottoms or a set remains to be seen, but it probably will become pyjamas. The next fabric I've got, I think there's quite a lot of this. I got this from a D-stash. I think it was Shelley, who is Crafty Mum Sews on Instagram. She had did a D-stash a while ago, and I think I bought this from her. It is, again, it's a crepe, but it's like a crinkly crepe. Again, it's Let me see if I can hold it up to the screen for you. Find the end of it. It's got a bit wild in my stash, if you can see, but it has got kind of a texture, if you can see that on there. But again, I love a floral on a dark or a black background. I really, really like it. So I don't know what I want to make with it. I want to make a nice dress of some sort, but I don't know what. I think there's 3 meters, so I've got lots of scope with this piece of fabric. So any ideas for this one, please let me know down below. Always open to suggestions. My next fabric I've got is this one. I think this was my very first So Hayley Jane box about 18 months or so ago, and it's this gorgeous viscose jersey with like a lilac-y background, loads of different colours, yellow, green, blue, etc., purples. I'm planning on making the Keeley wrap dress. I've wanted to make that for a while. I was going to make it last summer, but I never got around to it, and sewing wasn't a thing for me last year. But I've got the pattern, and I'm definitely hoping this summer to make the Keeley wrap dress in this fabric, because I think that will look wonderful. Never made the Keeley wrap dress before. The only thing that scares me is how big the pattern pieces are, but I've heard it's a really nice sew, comes together easily, so I'm looking forward to having that in my wardrobe. My next fabric, well, I've got 2 that go together, is this lovely swimwear fabric that I bought from Sew Me Sunshine last year. So obviously this is going to become swimwear. I've never made swimwear before, and I'm thinking, I haven't got any swimwear patterns either yet. Swimwear has been on my Make 9 for the last couple of years, but with the pandemic, I'm not going on holiday, I've not bothered to make it. But I'm hoping to either make the Megan Nielsen Cottesloe swimsuit or bikini, or the Helen's Closet, is it Sandpiper bikini. I'll put pictures of both in here. But I think I got a metre. I think I just got a metre because I looked at the Cottesloe pattern, and I think I could get away with a metre for my size. So I think there's a metre of that, and I just got some lining to go with it. I just need to get the elastic and what other bits I need. But yeah, that's a potential fabric when I've lost some baby weight and my body is up to being seen by members of the public again. And the last one for this section is a double gauze. Love a double gauze. This I think I got from Like So Amazing. I can't remember exactly, but I think it was Like So Amazing. And it's a navy blue double gauze with silver dots on. I think they are, it's like a wax, and they're not sewn in. They're kind of printed on. So it's a navy double gauze. I think I'm just going to make a sagebrush top with this. I love a sagebrush top. They're the only pattern so far that I've made successfully in double gauze. I have talked about other things I want to make in double gauze, but I've got 2 meters. So I just think I'm going to make another sagebrush top because I like it. Why not? So that's my first chunk of fabrics. I will go and get another chunk to show you next. Okay, so on to the next set of fabrics. Again, in no particular order. I've just randomly pulled them out, and I'm going to talk to you about them now. So the first one is this grey sweater knit fabric that I've got. I bought this with a cardigan in mind. I think there's 2.5 meters, so there's plenty here. It's really soft, really nice quality. This was from Sew Me Sunshine, and it was fairly recently that I bought this, so I'll link to it below if she's still got some left. Again, I'm thinking a cardigan, maybe the Blackwood cardigan or the Marnie cardigan by Sew Over It, or I could potentially make that McCall's pattern jumper. I can't remember what it's called. Or also the Tessuti, is it in the Monroe turtleneck top, or a Tin in the Buttons Nora, something like that I'm going to make with it. If I'm really clever, I could possibly get 2 jumpers out of it, with it being 2.5 meters. I could potentially, if I'm really stingy, but we'll see. So yeah, but that is one piece. It's a grey sweater knit fabric from Sew Me Sunshine. The next one is one of my favourite fabrics. It is again from a So Hayley Jane box that we got last summer, and it's this absolutely gorgeous pink and navy and red leopard print of viscose. I've got 2.5 meters. If you watched my sewing plans for 2022 video, I talked about making this into the Sew Over It Alba skirt, which is from their Summer Dreaming ebook. Again, that's still something I want to do, but again, there is another plan mentioned in my Sew Frugal video, so check that out. But it's probably going to become a skirt of some sort, possibly. But yeah, lovely fabric. Can't wait to get that sewn up and in my wardrobe. The next fabric I've got 2 bits of because I think I ordered it early on in the pandemic and when it was first released, and I think I ordered 2 meters, and then Harriet from Semi Sunshine messaged me to say there wasn't actually 2 meters left. She had 1.7 meters, I think, and then she had another meter remnant, so she chucked that in as well. So I have got 2.7 meters, but in 2 pieces, and it's this black and white crinkle crepe. You probably can't see the texture, but it is a crinkly crepe material. So yeah, I've got 2 pieces. One, I think that's the 1.7 piece, and this is the 1 meter piece. Again, not 100% sure what to make. Potentially could make some culottes in the summer. Could make a shirt dress, because I've got quite a lot of fabric, so I should hopefully be able to make something decent out of it. Could make a dress from it. Again, not 100% sure what to make, so let me know below if you've got any ideas for me. But potentially culottes or a dress of some kind. My next fabric is a cotton jersey. I've not got much cotton jersey in my stash, but this piece I really, really like. It is a grey leopard print, obviously. Leopard print pattern with navy blue and cream on it. I think I bought this to make a Tilly and the Buttons Tabitha, either t-shirt or dress with it. So I think there's 1.5 meters, because that's all you need, I think, for the dress. But I've just never got around to making it. Still could make the dress, still like the Tabitha t-shirt and the Tabitha dress. I did wear it a lot, and I wore it all through pregnancy as well. So yeah, potentially another Tabitha dress or t-shirt with that. Can't remember where I got it from though. Possibly from a shop that's now closed down. My next fabric is I think it's a cotton lawn. I think it's a Lady McElroy print, and it's this lovely leopard print on a green background with orange and navy. Don't wear a lot of green, but I really, really like this. I can't resist a bit of leopard print. Not 100% what to make with it. I think I've got 2.5 meters, either 2 or 2.5 meters. Again, in my So Frugal video, there is a potential plan mentioned for this, but I'm not 100% sure. So again, suggestions for this, greatly appreciated. My next fabric is a really popular fabric. I've seen lots of people buy this and sew this up, and this was from Rainbow Fabrics probably about a year ago, and it's I've got 3 meters, so I've got quite a bit, and it's this absolutely beautiful viscose with really big kind of flower. I'm trying to open it up so you can get the full effect, with flowers and leaves and all sorts. Really, really nice print on it. Again, not 100% sure what to make. I think initially I was thinking the Iron Patterns Irma shirt dress, but again, I'm not 100% sure on that. But I really like it. It needs to be something quite kind of plain in a way, so you can show off the pattern. You don't want anything with lots of gathers or darts or small pieces. You want something with big pieces to see. But yeah, this is another fabric I really like. So again, any suggestions for this one are greatly appreciated. Quite a lot of it. And the final one for this section is this absolutely beautiful viscose that I think I got from Lamazi Fabrics. If they've still got it, I'll link below, but I did buy it over a year ago. Absolutely love this. I love the dark base, and I love the bright colours, and it's like kind of a painted effect. It's absolutely beautiful. I really, really like it. Again, not 100% sure what to make with it, so if you've got any ideas, please let me know. I think it's got to be a dress or a skirt, something that really shows off the pattern. As I think actually, when you've got it on, this pattern will look quite busy. So yeah, but I'm not 100% sure either, but I do love this fabric. I think it's really, really pretty. So again, let me know if you've got any ideas for this fabric. On to my next batch of fabrics. So the first one I have got here is a double gauze, and again, this is from a So Hailey Jane box that we got about a year ago or so, I would say. It's a lovely blue colour, and it's got loads of butterflies printed all over it in white. This one I'm hoping to sew up in March. I have got a definite plan for. I'm not going to say what it is just yet, because I'm going to do a March plans video soon, but you will see this being sewn up in March as part of the So Frugal challenge. So you might be able to guess what I want to make with it, but yeah, definitely want to get this sewn up soon. I have got a definite plan for that fabric. The next one, again, I talked about this in my last video, it's my February plans. This again is from a So Hailey Jane box from last month, and it's a navy double gauze with gold sunshines printed on it, and I want to make the Calais shirt dress by Closet Core Patterns. I think it'll look lovely if it's done. I just got to hope that it doesn't stretch out too much, just work out the sizing on it. But yeah, that is going to be hopefully a really, really nice addition to my wardrobe. The next fabric I'm going to talk to you about again is one I mentioned in last week's video, and it is this houndstooth check kind of print suiting. I'm going to hold it up so you can see the colours. It's navy and black, and it's got green, orange and red running through it. I want to make the heather blazer. It has now been announced as So Recreate the Look Challenge happening in March, and so I'm hoping, if I get time, to make the heather blazer in March as my entry for that challenge, because I have seen a few similar blazers on Pinterest that I really, really like. So I'm hoping to make the heather blazer in that next month. We'll see how we go. The next challenge, the next fabric I've got is this beautiful green and black kind of zebra print. I think it's a viscose lawn. It's quite lightweight, really drapey. It's a bit creased because it's just been in my stash, but it is, yeah, it is really lightweight, but I do like it. I bought this from Fabric Godmother, but at the Stitch Festival just before the pandemic, so that was again about 2 years ago. Again, I mentioned this in my So Frugal video. I've got a plan for that, and I have had that plan ever since I bought this fabric. So I'm hoping to maybe get that sewn up next month. So this is hopefully going to be made into a free pattern. The next fabric, let's do some of this pile. The next fabric I've got, again from a So Hayley Jane box, is this lovely black and white gingham fabric. So I should have 2.5 meters. I'm not 100% sure what to make with it. Every time I see it, I think of the Megan Nielsen Darling Rangers dress, but I think that's because there's a gingham version on the packet for that. I'll put a picture of it in here. I don't own that pattern, so that means buying another pattern. But I do like the look of the dress, and it is a bit different. So I'm not sure 100% what I'm going to make with it, but that is a potential pattern. But again, if you've got any suggestions down below, please let me know, because I do like this gingham. I'm not usually a big gingham fan, but I think because it's black and white, it's quite wearable. It'll fit in quite well. So yeah, any ideas for this, please let me know below. Then I've just got some plain black crepe. Again, I have got a pattern suggestion for this in my So Frugal video, but I also could potentially make just some like culottes or trousers, just some plain culottes or plain trousers, just a plain black crepe. I think there's 2 meters, nothing exciting, nothing to shout home about. You can't see that well on the camera. So yeah, plain black crepe, you know, always useful to have a plain fabric in your stash. My next fabric is this one. I think, is it a viscose or is it a cotton lawn? I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a viscose lawn. I'm not 100% sure. It's a Lady McElroy, the dotty about dots, and it's black and white. I think I bought this from Sister Mintaka a while ago when it was first came out. It has since come out in lots of different colours. I have got the burgundy one. It's over there, you can't see it, but I have started a Shelby dress in the burgundy colourway. But yeah, I do really like this, but I just don't know what to make with it. I think I've got 2 meters. It's either 2 meters or 2.5 meters, but again, I'm not 100% what I want to make with this. So again, any suggestions for this fabric, please let me know down below. My next fabric is one that I absolutely love. This fabric was in rainbow fabric for ages, and I kept seeing it, people kept buying it, and I loved it. I love the black background and the red flowers, and then I kept thinking, no, I'm not going to buy it. Yes I will, no I won't, yes I will, no I won't. And then I went to buy it and it sold out, and I was gutted. But then Fabric Godmother had it in just before Christmas, so I snapped up 3 meters of this fabric because I think it's beautiful, and I'm so glad that she had it in and I managed to get some. It is this beautiful dead stock, I think it's from Nobody's Child, black crepe with just red poppies on it. Again, I do not know what I want to make. I'm thinking a dress, possibly a wrap dress, maybe this Sew Over It Eve dress. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I want to make something really nice with it because I love this fabric. It wasn't particularly expensive, but I really, really like it. I think it's really pretty. So again, any suggestions for a really nice dress pattern that could show this off and I can make, gratefully received down below. Just got a few more left in this half of the video. My next fabric is I think it's a cotton linen mix, I think I got this from Save Me Sunshine, again, a year or two ago. As I say, cotton linen mix, definitely got linen in it. It might just be a linen. It's definitely got linen. It's just this cream colour, and it's got these like orange and blue flowers printed on the surface. And I'm going to make a sundress of some sort with it. I have got the Avis Seamstress sundress, so that's a potential one. Or there is a free pattern from Peppermint Magazine that I could potentially make with this as well. I'm not 100% sure, but it is probably going to be some sort of sundress. Because, you know, what else are you going to make with a nice linen fabric with flowers on like this? It's got to be a sundress. My next fabric is again a cotton jersey, and I have got a red ribbon to match it. So the cotton jersey is navy base with pansies and other flowers on it in bright reds and yellows and browns and oranges. And then I also bought this red ribbon to do cuffs and neckbands with. So I probably will make a t-shirt out of this. I don't know which t-shirt pattern. I do mention one in my So Frugal video, but I could make any t-shirt pattern possibly. And I have got the red ribbon to coordinate with it for neckbands and cuffs. The next fabric I have got, again, is probably the last piece of fabric I bought. I bought this, I think, on Boxing Day or in just after Christmas. Again, from Fabric Godmother, because she was tempting me with all her lovely fabrics. It is a viscose crepe, I believe, and it's like a baby pink kind of colour with leopard print. Because, you know, I can't resist the leopard print. With this yellow and baby blue colour in it. I think I got 2.5 meters, and I want to recreate a shirt. I've got a lilac leopard print shirt, very similar pattern to this, that I bought from New Look years ago, and it doesn't fit me anymore, but I really, really like it. It's not an oversized shirt, but it is loose fitting. It's a straight up and down shirt. So if you've got any pattern suggestions for a shirt pattern that I can make, that I could use this fabric for, because I know it's going to be fiddly to sew, it's going to be horrible to sew, but I would like to make a shirt or a top of some sort in this lovely fabric, because I think it's beautiful. Really, really like it. And then my final fabric in this half of the video is this viscose that I talked about last video, that I want to make a pair of Sew Over It carry trousers in. It's a black viscose with red, orange and white kind of geometric print. There is 2.5 meters. I'm hoping to at least get it cut out potentially this month. I might not get it sewn up this month, but I'd like to get it cut out this month and make some Sew Over It carry trousers with it. So that is roughly half. I'm just looking around. It's roughly half of my fabric stash. Might be a bit less than half. I've got a Calyx unit, and 3 of my boxes are full of fabric, plus I had a pile on top that was new or needed washing or I wanted to sew soon. So I've talked about some of those. So I'm going to leave it there for now. Please give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Press the bell to get notifications of my next video. But I will film the second half of my fabric stash for you, and that will come out in the next couple of weeks. See you later. Bye.